Hi everyone, and welcome back to the MZ Mechanic channel. Today we're diving into the world of clueless and dangerous drivers. Let's analyze and watch together, folks. Let's start. With its empty rear bed, that yellow truck seems to be sliding up that hill like a boss, without any fear of tipping over. What a coincidence that all the tires on that truck blew out. It's like the universe decided to play a cruel joke on the poor driver. It's definitely not their lucky day. The owner of this truck is really putting those tires to the test, and they've finally worn down to the bone. It's like a marathon runner pushing themselves to the absolute limit until they can't take another step. I counted 10 vehicles being transported, and now they're all jammed up near that bridge. What a pity. It's like a traffic jam on wheels, only instead of honking horns. It looks like the tire ran out of air, but the driver was determined to keep going. Eventually, the tire just couldn't take it anymore and decided to part ways with the front axle. Seems like the driver made a bit of a steering blunder. Looks like they might be stuck here for a while, courtesy of that tricky bend. Thankfully, that heap of dirt behind acted as a makeshift brake for the runaway truck. Without it, that truck would have definitely flipped over. That truck is teetering on the edge, about to take a dive into the ravine. Thank goodness the driver bailed out just in time. Somehow, that truck managed to snugly fit into that well. It's like watching a puzzle piece slide perfectly into place. It's almost too perfect. That tanker truck does look like a dog lying on its back, soaking up the sun amidst the dusty construction site. When you're hauling hefty and slippery cargo, speeding and slamming on the brakes will definitely send the cabin into a balancing act. It's like trying to stop a freight train with a feather. It's just not going to work out smoothly. That truck's axle has got a perfect curve to it. It's like a work of art amidst all the mechanical chaos. Two vehicles got swallowed by a natural pothole in the road, but luckily, no one got stuck. It's like encountering a surprise trapdoor in the floor. The tire couldn't handle the pressure and blew out as the truck tried to escape being stuck in the mud. Here we see a truck facing off against a wheel loader, and it looks like the truck won the showdown. It's like witnessing a clash between two heavyweights, with the truck coming out on top. It seems like the brake system is rendered ineffective under such slippery dirt road conditions. It's like trying to stop a sled on an ice rink. That truck nearly plunged into the river there, but luckily, the concrete barrier halted its descent just in time. That truck pulled off quite the graceful and lucky maneuver, navigating that slippery, muddy bend on the hill. That wind turbine transport truck leaned a bit too far to the right, causing the turbine to tip over the edge on this river. It's like walking a tightrope and losing balance at the last step. It seems like the driver of this truck is completely unaware that the tire casing on his vehicle is completely torn. It's like driving blindfolded, dangerous, and oblivious to the impending disaster. This bus is equipped with a rocket engine. Talk about turning public transportation into a thrill ride. That wooden beam couldn't hold back the colossal pipe, so the gigantic tube decided to make a daring escape from the three-wheeled vehicle and run for it. It's like witnessing a prisoner breaking free from handcuffs and fleeing the scene. Looks like it's overloaded. That green truck came dangerously close to tipping over. That silver car's emergency brake maneuver narrowly avoided colliding with the truck. It's like watching a precision dance move. The gigantic truck at the quarry sputtered and died halfway up the hill. If the driver had just kept the wheel straight instead of doing some impromptu dance moves with it, the truck might not have ended up doing an unplanned somersault. Instead of using sheer human strength to yank the truck out of its predicament, we should call in a tow truck for some real muscle. When a truck is loaded down and as slippery as a greased pig, it's best to take it slow and avoid any sudden braking. Here we have an empty container being swept along by the fast-flowing river. It's quite a sight, bobbing and weaving like it's on a lazy river ride. Who knows, maybe it floated all the way in from the sea, taking a scenic detour upstream. The broken crane on that truck looks like a giant shovel jammed right into the cab. It's as if the truck tried to become a transformer but got stuck halfway through. When you're driving on a slippery, snowy road and going too fast, you'll end up losing control just like this. It takes a whole lot of cables and horsepower to get that toppled truck back on its feet. It's like trying to lift a heavyweight champ off the mat after a knockout punch. This excavator, tough as nails though it may be, couldn't handle the fierce current. Better to get it onto dry land quick, or it'll be swept away faster than you can say waterlogged machinery. Looks like the driver might have dozed off right at this tricky bend, perhaps lulled by the rather pleasant weather. If that truck crane had just edged a tad closer, it might have avoided toppling over. It's all about those little margins in life, isn't it? Transporting these wind turbine blades is quite the cumbersome task, requiring a whole army of hands to maneuver them along. This truck lost its brakes while navigating a mountain pass, so it relied on crashing into that concrete barrier to stop. Luckily, the driver came out of it unscathed. Those two tall trees leaning on the truck bed look ridiculously bulky. Weight to make the rear end of that truck rise up like that. We're talking about enough cargo to make even the strongest suspension buckle and the tires beg for mercy. You can see that car leisurely drifting away with its door wide open, probably because the driver stepped out without pulling the handbrake. This truck conked out while climbing up the hill, but luckily, its brake system is still in good working order. It's a classic case of when the engine gives up, the brakes step in to save the day. That truck was just trying to nudge forward another 50 centimeters, and bam! It ended up nose diving into the ground and flipping skyward. Looks like that car awkwardly cut in front of the truck, but thankfully everyone came out unscathed.
Whoa! All right.
That sleek white sports car overshot its right turn and tried to swerve at high speed, only to crash into the median. Perhaps it's time to lighten the load on that truck. It looks like it's teetering on the edge of a flip. It's like watching a balancing act where one wrong move could send everything tumbling down. That dirt truck came dangerously close to crashing right into that house next door. Talk about a close call. Thank goodness for that door frame. Without it, that truck would have tipped over to one side for sure. Maybe it's time to unload some of those rocks instead of trying to dump them all at once like this. It's like trying to fit a gallon of water into a pint-sized jug. That lumber-loaded truck got stuck at that corner and the sagging ground is about to give way. Thank goodness the driver jumped out in time. It's like watching a suspenseful movie where the hero narrowly escapes a collapsing building. Overloading will inevitably lead to a broken axle like this. It's like trying to cram an elephant into a Mini Cooper. It's just not going to end well for anyone involved. That tanker truck forgot all about its height limit when it passed under this bridge. It's like a student forgetting the answer to an easy test question. When the height limit is 2.9 m and this truck stands at a towering 3.3 m, you know it's a case of oops, we didn't quite measure up. This truck, when tipping over, went down with such momentum that it crashed right into this pile of rocks below. That stack of firewood got snagged on a tree branch, yanking the three-wheeled vehicle skyward in a topsy-turvy dance. It's like witnessing a circus act with a surprise twist. This truck thought the dirt road looked pretty solid, but little did it know, the edge was softer than a marshmallow, causing it to topple over onto its right side. It's like watching a high-speed chase scene where the hero pulls off a jaw-dropping stunt to save the day. That waiting dump truck, loaded with dirt and rocks, conked out while climbing the hill, and then got blindsided by a sudden stop sign, causing it to tip over. Taking shelter under the edge of a cabin of a truck about to flip over is definitely not the smartest move, just like those three in the clip did.
救援，前条折了。
That man is attempting to dislodge the rock stuck between the two tires. It's a risky move and definitely dangerous if not spotted early. That car doesn't have a rear-view camera. It's like driving in the dark without headlights. You're navigating blind and hoping for the best.
看看吧，这碰上个拉砖的车，颠儿这儿了，然后我给他倒我车上了。来，这。
我看那个车子咋的，黑门，得咱年纪儿。
搞哦，你都在捞啊！这种路就是扒哦，你看轮子都不动。 上不来了。
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you don't forget to like, and if you subscribe to my channel, we will definitely appreciate it. See you next time.